I wish that music could go on a little longer. In fact, I'd like to have a music in the background. I'd like to set up some background music. And if anybody knows a good way to do that in Streamlabs desktop, where I could just play any songs at random that are in a folder, let me know. Hi, this is Becker Wozat. Welcome to LOTR, episode 16. Deadline's approaching. I forgot to take the helmet off. Always take the helmet's almost gone anyway. Take the helmet off to say hi. In fact, I should take the glasses off to say hi as well, but I'm not going to do that. Not right now, I'm not. We are here in the overworld. We are still working on things. You know, I might as well just make more. I might as well make some armor while I'm here. I mean, we're here. We got things to do. I've got some armor, I think. 17 ingots? Oh, here's the block of iron. Okay, 8, 16, 24. That's what we need. All right. I would have done this on camera. Oops. Okay, and then we need. Well, we don't need those, so we'll just put these back like that. Wait. That. And so what am I going to do with the... Oh, I had one. I already had one. I got to put the armor in a separate thing, I think. That's not empty yet. Well, Fradge, I wasn't ready for this. Well, I got 2... No, I don't have 2. Oh, you know what? I'm going to hold off on these. I'm going to just leave these lying around here for the moment. They're not taking up any space that wouldn't be taking. Okay, we're here. We're going to do this thing quickly. Let's do this thing quickly. I'm going to showcase what's exactly going on in this place. What we got going on. Everything that we've made changes. I've got tons of stuff on me, but that's not the point. We're going to take this and let's move this over here. There. And there. And there. And there. We have done a lot of work in the last slightly over 1 week, and I am sorry it took over a week. We are not anywhere near done, but the deadline is approaching. What is the deadline? The deadline... humongous lettering! Humongous lettering! I'm going to save this. The deadline is we want to get as much done as we possibly can before Lord of the Ring, Middle Earth mod updates in 1.21 dot whatever because we've got to well, look at this. 999 999 488. You know, we got lots of that. We're going to move our stuff into the room, which, by the way, is not anywhere near full or complete or anything, but I did get all those done up to there. Because we're going to need them. We're going to need all these for we're going to fill them all up and have stacks of only up to 64. And then we have to go into Minecraft. We have to go into Middle Earth and take all that stuff away. And do the same thing in there about all the extra stuff. And we're going to have tons and tons. I haven't set up the storage area in Middle Earth yet. There is a lot of changes in Middle Earth, and I'm going to explain many of them. We're going to have Helm's Deep. We've got wargs. We've got Orthanc Tower, I think. No, wait, maybe we don't have Orthanc Tower. I think I saw it written somewhere. Yeah. All right, so here's where we got this going. We're making more charcoal, excuse me, and we're making gold and iron. And there were problems with this running earlier, so I had to restart it. But there it is. Right. Okay, so here's all we've got going on. The dirt is there. We're going to place a lot of dirt today. Stone bricks and other stone related things. We're going to do all that too. We need more cobblestone walls, but before we get to that, we've got to burn a lot more cobblestone because what is the reason we're going to burn a lot more cobblestone? We need more of these things, of these two things. These, I don't remember what these are for. Oh, wait, I do remember. Okay. Burp, burp, burp. And 32 charcoal for that. That's good. Okay, now, next we need to put... Off they go. And now I just wait for those to do anything. Okay, I really should have done that later, but I gotta get the sand ready. We might need more sand. We might not need more sand, I don't know. Okay, in here we've got that. We're going to... Do I have a book? I've forgotten, so I gotta look this up. One of the diamond things we need. Yeah, it's a book. It's just a regular book. So we need 3 pages. I don't have 3 pages on me. We do, however, have 3 sugar cane. But we don't want to turn it into sugar. And we have to do this because although we can make a book out of 9 of them, we don't have 9 of them yet. So that's how that is. I've just changed the armor into the old stuff. That's still there. Oh, wait. Hold on. Let's set this up properly. Ta-da! All right. Now what? Well, now we don't have any books, but now at least we have something we can do with our armor. Do we have enough lapis? My guess is no. My guess is we don't have enough lapis. Oh, we got enough lapis. All right. Let's take half. Oop. That's not a doorway. This is a doorway. Burp, 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 burp. Get the big one first. I got 60 levels, so yeah. Protection 1. What's this? Enchanter. I'm already enchanter. Unbreaking 1. Boost. I'm not a fan of feather falling. This looks good. Right. That was good for now. We have a lot to do here. Yeah, you'll notice I'm not giving myself a special pants that have pockets and so on and so forth. That's done finally. Okay, we've got 3 stacks of sand. We don't need 3 stacks of sand. We only need 2 stacks of sand, I think. Okay, now what we're going to do, we're going to close some doors here. These doors are all over the place. All right, now I don't know if we've got a chance to do this, but we're going to go touring outside. Let's rush. So I could show you what it looks like outside of what we've done outside. Okay, first we got this. This is going to be, well, I haven't decided what we're going to do here exactly, because there's this wall. We're going to make a lip for this wall, but what are we going to put beyond that? I don't know how that works. We got these don't open to anything. They're not used yet. Get in the boat. Go off on the boat. Hey, we're boating already. Okay, these are the regular wall panels, as you can see here. Various wall panels. They look all the same. They look the same as something else we're going to show you, and I'm just showcasing what is that. That is a terrain area. That's all this really is just one thing after another. We've made these walls. Underwater, you can see the wall doesn't have the indent. It's just regular stuff. We haven't gone all the way around the whole thing. And yes, there's some nearby tiny islands that... Is that all gravel? Ugh. Well, if I know where I could go if I need to get my own gravel. I like having these little tiny outdoor islands. And I like this. These are not difficult. They're done. They're doable. Can't really see much from here. That's on purpose. Oh, here's the pig. I'm sorry, pig. You're just gonna have to live in water. An aquatic pig. This has been moved out slightly, and we're going to make docks. I'm not going to make the docks today, unless I really want to, but I really don't plan on it. It's going to be a simple dock. We may end up not making docks, actually. I need to update. Yeah, I need to update my mod. I need to update the Bliss shaders, and I need to update. Okay, now here's a culvert. Got ourselves a little kind of culvert in here. It just goes into this water area. The reason why I chose to preserve this water area is because there's also a thing down here. You can go down there. There have been several other water areas that, and so the idea is this is where the sewage might go in here or something. We're going to work on that. But there have been several areas that I've surrounded with sand, and the sand is very important because we have to. Well, we can't have water inside the base that's just standing water. Okay, this is all nice. So now over here is we're going to leave this area open. This is going to be our little slice of nature. And yes, that's a very impressive looking building over there, isn't it? We'll get to that in a minute. That building was a lot easier to do, by the way. It didn't take long at all. It's all these outer walls that have been... see, here's where I placed a lot of sand in several places. This is one of them. There's still water down there somewhere. Still is some water down there. Not there is still water down there. There's some water still down there, and it's and this is where I've stopped. I've got to diorite. Ugh. I've got to place more of these, and I've got some now, but you know, and so we got to figure out where that's going and where the wall turns off, and if it turns off here, then I got to place a lot more sand in this area, and we might get to that today. The reason I haven't finished this portion of it is because this part slopes down, and we don't want it to slope down. We want it to be up here. We want the dirt area to be up here, and then down here can be a level of something else. Because this is meant to be a very difficult, impregnable fortress kind of thing. And there we go. So you see where this is all going, and you see what we're doing with all this and what we've got to do next. Now, do I have time to showcase the upstairs? No. So I'm going to spend a couple of minutes here. What the hell? Oh, I see. All right then. Okay. The showcase proceeds apace and is doing well. Oops. What happens if you really zoom in? That's really zooming in, huh? Okay, while we're here, we can talk about things. Yeah, the Middle-earth mod has a humongous update coming very soon. In fact, I'd like to say it's probably coming in less than a month. It may be like within a week. It really has been an incredible progress. They just added a door. I don't know what the door is. They're making a special kind of door. I made the mistake of thinking the door was named after a plant. I thought it's a plant-based door? But it's actually called that because I guess it's a test of a special type of door. And their test has the graphic of the guy who has the same name as the plant. Enough of that. It was all in good fun. Yeah, wargs are a big thing, and Helm's Deep is a big thing, and I think Orthanc is there, and that's a big thing, and there's like one or two other really incredible things that are being worked on. Adding certain kinds of NPCs. Right. Yeah, I didn't need that many, but who cares? How's anything else doing? Yeah, we still don't have other things that we have here set up. They'll be set up in future, but they're not being set up now. There's no way right now to bring anything from Middle-earth into the overworld without without doing any of that other stuff. Without keep inventory on or something. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. This is crazy. It looks like some demented maze. What have we got here? What have I gotten ourselves into? Let me make sure about this. Yeah, they're all still there. See, I found a cow over there, and I thought, I didn't kill that cow. We'll get back to that later. All right, we got several layers here. What has happened here? What have we built? What is this? This is the only way right now to get up here. Later on, I plan on having an interior staircase, but this is the exterior staircase. You may have remembered some of this stuff that I've done. Ceiling is done properly with sandstone and the special block thingies. What have we got in here? Yeah, some of this stuff may still be needed for walls and a few other things. Oh, but what we need to do is we need to have cobblestone walls, but we don't have cobblestone walls in this batch. But we do have stone bricks we could use, so we'll add them. There. This hasn't been worked out yet. There's just a big, large area, and we haven't built anything in it yet. Nor do we know how we were going to light everything up. We have to think of what we might use for these. Alright, so after that, I used that as a template, and we built higher up levels. Here's another higher up level. This is really a decent fortress. People move up to the upper floors of this fortress. Smaller up here, of course, but there it is. And then on the next level, yes, even more. This is a very, very good, defensible position. It's just awesome. I'm going to take screenshots of everything today. Oh, is this done yet? It's gone up. Wait a minute. It's gone up. Okay, so okay, this is the top floor, and it goes through to this. This is not finished. This is going to be a humongous tower that reaches really high up. But here is the layout of it. And as you can see, it's not square. And I'm thinking maybe we could make it diagonal instead. I haven't yet decided what we're going to make with this. What kind of verticality is it going to have? Is it going to be kind of pyramidish? Is it going to go up a certain level and then go up another certain level? How are we going to do the levels? I don't know. I have to have an idea before I can implement it. This is the germ of an idea, but it's not the idea itself. I wonder why that's like that. And of course, not all of the grass has grown back in these areas. There's this. They've grown over on that side. Let's look over here. Okay, so yeah, that's grown there, and I can't see the level below it, but it hasn't grown on that side yet. This is an interesting area. It's completely blocked off, but it shouldn't be completely blocked off, but it will be. I'm going to just make it a flat grass area, and I'm thinking we'll make it into a garden or maybe a tree farm. A tree farm would not be inappropriate. I just love that you can see in the distance. There's a mushroom island, a very small one, and there's this and there's that. It's just so interesting to look around and see stuff in the great distances of depth. So we're going to be working on that, and we're going to be working a little bit on that, probably, but I haven't finalized that yet, so maybe not today. And there's the regular stuff. On this side, can we see? Yeah, that's not been finished yet either. You need that to be finished. We're going to work on that first, I think. I just love this. You can get all kinds of great views from up here. How tall and what are we talking about? I have no idea. We'll figure something out. But what we need to do right now we need to have this go out to here. All right, turn on the... Oh, yeah. Maybe we can do that for both sides. Oh, good. It's for both sides. Right. And that's pretty much that for this. So we haven't put anything inside the buildings yet. All right, time to... let's go over here. Time to drop some dirt. I was going to call this episode Dirt Drop, but it's approaching deadlines. We got to hurry up because we got to get this thing ready to go. You know what? We really can't spend time here yet. There's the bee nest. There's no bees in it, though, as far as I could tell. Honey level is 0. Have we got bees over here? Yeah, but they've got a maxed out honey level, and we don't have any plants for them to go with. So it's a bad sign for them. We gotta get some more cobblestone walls, I think. Alright. Yeah, so there's several deadlines approaching. The deadline of getting the work done before 1.21's Middle-earth mod. The deadline of trying to get everything done before we have to switch to not using... The deadline of no longer being able to use the stack mods and Inventorio. Yeah, not that one, this one. Alright. Going well. Oop, gotta put these away. Now we got what we need where we need it. Yeah, that was the trick, is we got a lot of stuff here that's not lit up. Oh, I need that to be lit up. Otherwise, creatures will spawn down there. Hold on. All right. And I suck at this today. I'm fixing a hole where the rain gets in. Stops my mind from wandering. Yeah. Boop. Okay, I don't know why we have these here like this. That's why we have them there like that. It has to be there. Why does it have to be there? Just, fine, be that way. I don't care if it's here. It could be here if it wants. In fact, if I'm gonna put it here, maybe I could put that there too. That's 3 wide, but this is 4 wide. So no, I can't put that there. Maybe I could put another one of these here, though. All right. What, you may ask, is this? It's nothing. It's nothing. It's just a little thing I put together. It makes me think of a TIE fighter, but that's not what it's supposed to be. Huh? I may get rid of these... No, that's down there. That's no good. Okay, horizontal layer. That's it. This is the biggest of the problems. Now somebody's going to say, oh, yes, you can see more sand down there. You say, why don't you build the ceiling first? And it's like, I'm not building the ceiling first. No, I'm not going to build the ceiling first and then put the roof on top of it. No, not this time. more sand. That's all this is. I've got sand everywhere. No, I'm not going to do this first because I don't have time to try and figure out what we should make for these things. We don't have much room for the flooring. I may have to change the location of the flooring, make it lower for some of it. That flooring is a little too high, and it just bumps up right against the dirt ceiling, and that is not a good thing. In fact, speaking of not a good thing, let's fix all this. As you will no doubt recognize, this is exactly how we were doing the Middle Earth. The work we did in the Shire. It's exactly like that. And we have to flatten out the area. That is what we are doing. So how is everybody today? There are more deadlines that I have to make. Besides the one I've mentioned. I have to get this stuff done faster and more. And I've got more work to do on the end base in Mental Block Create. Yes, we still play Mental Block. I still play it. And Mo, when he gets a chance, also plays it. None of my other friends are playing it, and I don't think they're my friends anymore. No, but I recognize that they are very busy people. Unlike people who are not my friends, whom I cannot recognize in such a way. It is important for people to do what they need to do, not just what they want to do. But maybe they don't want to play Mental Block Create. Let's be honest. Some people get jaded playing Minecraft, and I'm like, you can do that if you want, but it's like, I want to play Minecraft all the time. But I don't want to play it all the time. I want to take breaks from it occasionally, but I don't want to like say I'm quitting playing Minecraft because I'm not. You know. We're almost done with this. We're almost done with a few other things, and we're going to move on to doing some incredible things. The Nether episode, I don't know when that starts. Uh-oh, I saw that. Well, can't do anything about that. It's either late this episode or early next episode. I plan on going into the Nether. And then after that, I have to make an excursion. All right, let's do this already. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One there. Is that everything? Can I show it? Stronghold. There's the stronghold. It's S. I think that's it. I found it on the map. So wait, yeah, if it's on the map, I should be able to see it. Now you can't see it, but it was underground. I was underground when I was looking through the map, and I found elements of what looks like a stronghold, so I figured that might be the stronghold. I'm not 100% certain that it's a stronghold, mind you, but it's the best candidate for it. Something like that. So we're going to make an expedition in a future episode. But not this episode and not next episode. Because we got to get into the nether first. Oop. Gotta be careful about these bees. There's actually bees in there. Yeah, originally everything was going to just be natural here. We were just going to have natural things in all the locations. A natural terrain, and I'm like, screw that. Oh, wait, I found... Found the flowers I gotta give the bees. Did we have a beehive there? I forget. Alright, here we go. Where to put you guys? Let's start 1, 2, 3. There you go. You've already got enough honey, but you know what? Drippy. I need to set up a campfire. I'm not very good at this stuff. I'm used to playing Minecraft the old way, and the new way is sometimes confusing, sometimes messed up. You know, you just can't get a good bead on things sometimes. You know, all these new types of animals, and I'm not so sure I want these new types of animals. And they don't have fireflies. They were making fireflies, and then they stopped. They said no, because fireflies are... It was such a nice idea. Frogs eating fireflies. It says, no, it's poisonous to frogs. But so, as a result, we're not going to have fireflies. What kind of stupid-ass decision is that? It's what's called a stupid-ass decision. Alright. Just gotta get this area finished, and then we can move on to the next area. And then we can start getting ready to move on to the third area, which we might get done. We might not get done. What's that red dot? I don't know. Probably some mob got killed somewhere. Yeah, we've got to get as much as we can done in the overworld before the next update drops. Once the next update drops, we have to make all kinds of changes that I don't necessarily approve of. You know, if we have to make the corridor a little taller, we could raise up the dirt at this area. Could, not will. There we go. I don't know why it does that. All the new blocks, all the new interesting, exciting things coming. And I have to prepare. Now there's still a chance that they might work out a new version of stack mod. Some kind. There's 2 different stack mods. But they both don't go any further than 1.20.4. And right now we are 1.20.1. And so if I wanted to play 1.20.6 or 1.21.1, I'd have to give up Inventorio, I'd have to give up Stack Mod. And not just that, I'd have to also either risk losing all my items or temporary storage them somewhere else. It's, let's just say, problematic. I haven't set up the I haven't finalized any storage area whatsoever in the overworld or in Middle Earth, and I have no bases in the Nether or in the End yet. On Mental Block Create, I've got an end base, and it's awesome. And I hope to showcase it soon, actually. Yes, actually do an episode of Mental Block Create. Ironically, I haven't actually played much Create yet. You know, I'm just playing the server. I'm just building stuff in the server, but I haven't done work on the Create stuff yet, for the most part. I've been preparing for that, and I can't because I'm busy building bases everywhere. And I've got nether corridors that have to be moved and rejiggered is the word they use, but I don't like that word. Almost done with this area, which is roughly square, actually, now that I look at it on the mini-map. It's a rectangle, but it's a rectangle that's horizontal instead of vertical. And by horizontal, I mean east-west instead of north-south. We may have to just have dirt or grass ceilings. We may not be able to put to have enough room for all the for all that. Or we could lower the level and have it be better in that area. It could be done. It would make more sense if we did. Almost done. We're going to need a lot more dirt. Oh, we are so close to being done with this base. Still many things that must be done, but it's like, we're done with this. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right. Unlike these, however, we're not going to have the walls be like this on this, because we don't want to accidentally fall off into the drink. That's more important than just falling off and taking damage, so we just do this. And the idea is that you could shoot over it if you have to. Alright. What other news have I heard lately? That's interesting to me. Found a song by a rock group. Oop. Oh, we can't have that there. What do you guys want? I'm busy. So I found music from a rock group from the 1980s I'd never heard of. And the song was not very good, so I was like, who cares? That's the approach. That's the approach you take. Worth listening to, but the problem is it wasn't so exciting. I'm like, wow, I found a great song from 1987. A group I never heard of. They never played that song on the radio. And there was probably a reason it was not played on the radio. This corporate rock sucks. Corporate rock music on the radio sucks. More sand down there. It's all these little nooks and crannies everywhere. And having to light everything up. Pretty much done in this area. It's like a kitchen. It's like a kitchen wall or something. All right, that's some more over here. Yeah, so we're gonna make a huge tower in the middle, and it's gonna be a different kind of thing. It'll look different from this stuff. The rest is just all the battlements around it. That's it. You know. So, but we haven't decided how I haven't decided how it's gonna be done yet. And well, that's how it goes. Cobblestone, stone bricks. I don't know what I'm doing. What am I doing? I don't know. Need more dirt. How many dirt do I got? Bloop, bloop, and bloop, bloop. We need at least... We're going to need at least 6, I think. I'm not joking. We're going to need a lot of this stuff. Alright, how's this going? We'll leave the stone there. We gotta put this away. Now we got enough iron. Got enough iron indeed. Doesn't go in the right location. Oh, and I need to bloop, bloop. Sleep away your cares. Or cars. The Beckar Wozat Show. Starring Beckar Wozat. With loaf of bread. And also something joke about Don Knotts. Knotts is exactly right. I do not have a joke. Alright, so how are we going to get over there if it's all blocked off? Well, that's the trouble, isn't it? Where do we go to get over there? And I have to go through this is supposed to be our regular entrance. And as a result, I'm not so sure I want to have at the far end another entrance. This is so well protected and guarded. You know, that really works. All right, so let's go up here. Yeah, see, we can't just say move everything up to 72 at this level because we got these. We could do it, but I like the idea that it goes out to here, and then at this location we have this goes up here, and I like that. So if we put, but then I don't know what we're going to have over here. So it's all a good question as to what's being done, and I don't know what's being done. But we could work something out somehow, somewhere. Probably have some kind of slope. You know what? You know what kind of slope would be awesome? We don't have one for dirt, but we got one for sand, right? Well, I think we do. Hold on. This, the sand layer. If we set up sand layer, if we can set up a sand layer, we could create something that gradually goes from here up 3 blocks. That'll take 18. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And it would be awesome. It's a nice idea. And it's another use for the sand that I have. I do like that idea. But we're not working on this area right now. We're going to work on... Well, we're not working on this area either. This area is going to be natural. We're not going to change any of this. This is going to stay the way it is. I have to be very careful that a creeper don't show up and blow up the place. This is 99% original what it was. Maybe I had a tree or two back here or something. This area, on the other hand, needs to be... I wasn't sure about this. We might not do smooth stone. It'd probably be a dumb idea, so we won't bother with it. Okay, let's start up on this thing. Da da da. You block me up. You block me up with kaopectate. No, kaopectate is to the other thing, isn't it? Do they even still make kaopectate? They probably do. I'm just not remembering. Yeah, I'm gonna have to deplete at least one of my stacks before I can move on to that stuff. Yep, gonna be probably a tree farm or something. I don't know yet. I gotta get rid of that tree farm we got on that other side. That's terrible, by the way. To me, it's terrible. I don't know how bad it really is. Yes, any pigs in this vicinity will be destroyed. You heard me. Where are you? Yeah, you. I don't mind a pig in that area. That's nature. Yeah, look at all the changes in the new snapshot. What is it? 24W33A. Wow. The redstone's a little messed up right now. I don't think they've fixed it. Needs a little tweaking, I think. But oh, the minecarts! I'm not going to need a fast minecart mod anymore because we'll be able to go up to 1,000 blocks. Of course, the problem is I don't think they're going to finalize it and still allow for a speed of 1,000 for their minecarts. That would be awesome, though. But I don't need it to be 1,000. I only need it to be maybe 32, maybe 60. Either 32 or 64 would be fine. So if they can't do 1,000, that's fine. That's understandable. But, you know, a bigger, faster speed. 8 times faster, 16 times faster would just be awesome. So many changes that are just so awesome being made on Minecraft. It makes me want to play these new versions. I gotta get 0 working. And what's the problem with 0? Well, again, we have a stack mod problem. We have an inventory problem. And so I'm going to have to resume doing things the way they used to be done with smaller stack sizes. And I fucking hate that. And pardon my English. It's not French. In fact, it's because of the French that we shouldn't say those words. According to them. When the Normans invaded, they said, you must speak Norman word. You must not speak Saxon word. I know that's not really the French. That's the people who were in France. Some people who were in France and Brittany and stuff like that. But they're Norman. They became English. You know, so they're part of England, just like America used to be part of England. And our accents apparently were the original British accents. And that what the British have now is a modification of once the Americans left in the 1600s. And so on. Oh. I thought there was more. I mean, I thought there was like a larger area. That must be over there. We're working on this. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bloop. Bloop. And bloop. Bloop. Getting done. If anybody has a complaint about this taking, not taking too long, but being boring, I'm like, when I was placing the sand, it was more boring. You know, when I was digging out areas so that I could have this flattened out like this, that was more boring. Well, I think it's about time we gotta double check that we got horizontal layer. Alright. Two, three, four, 5. Why 5 though? Shouldn't it be oh, that's right. Alright, here we go. We're going to just try to do all this at once if we can. Well, those have to be those have to wait. bit of a gravel beach, but it's all the way up here, so it's not much of a beach. It's not really the point. Okay, so yeah, I need more room. So we got to toss the wheat seed. Bloop. And put the flint up there, I think. Anything falls down there, we have to leave it. I told you, if you're going to be here, you're going to get killed. Do 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 do. Question of whether I'm going to be taking, setting up the mod that allows us to put more in a thrown out stack, and the answer is no, but I thought about it very carefully. The problem is that when I start picking them up, is they haven't yet formulated them or formalized, what's the word? Manifested themselves in the new, larger thrown out stack or dropped stack, and I'm not 100% sure that it works perfectly. I think there may be some that are getting removed when they try to rebind themselves, and in any case it's a problem. It's difficult to explain how it is a problem, but I am fairly certain that it is one. It might be better, but I don't know that for sure. But it's a nice sign that you've dropped too many items that you need to pick up if it starts lagging. I am not lagging right now, so I didn't drop too many items. But the idea isn't that you drop so many that it lags and it causes a problem. The problem is that it'll despawn before you picked up all the items. There we go. Done. All right. How are we going to do this now? That one didn't work. This is what causes my middle finger hates me because I use my middle finger to place all these blocks when I have to do so very rapidly. I can do it, but it hurts like hell, and after a couple hours I'm like, I have to alt-tab out and watch some video or something because that's the only way that I could go back to resume the task. And it was worse when placing sand because you know how I place sand. I go and watch it drop really rapidly. And all that mouse movement and finger clicking, as it were, it's finger clicking good. Or bad in this case, because, you know, it hurts like hell. I mean, my muscles, my hand muscles cannot get better just because I use them a lot, you know? Ugh, I'm getting tired even now. Okay, I started watching Naruto. I already talked about that last episode, I think. If I didn't, I'm sorry. I thought I did. Oh, and now there's a Rick and Morty anime season. This is season 8, but they're all calling it season 1. No, it's really season 8. I think they're not going to do a regular Rick and Morty, just because because of anything really. Well, you can see now the reason why I've been storing all this dirt. I've been collecting all this dirt and I didn't get rid of any, and why I needed the stack size mod. Somebody needs to make the stack size mod for 1.21, and if they're gonna do that, pardon me, if they're gonna do that, they gotta do it properly. What we need is the stack API needs to be updated. And the only way that's going to happen if the guy isn't there to push the pull request. Or is it a push request that they pull? Anyway, if the guy isn't there to do that, then you're going to have to fork it and do it yourself. Piss the guy off. Probably threaten to sue you or something. But it's like, I'll take it down if you do yours. So we come to Naruto. We have to talk about Naruto first. As you know, the whole thing has over 700 episodes. I've only done some 30-plus episodes right now. I think I'm on 33 or 34 or something. The first thing I have to say about it is the copies I have subtitles. They're good. No, wait. They don't have subtitles. They don't have subtitles. They're just dubbed. I don't mind the dubbing. I was thinking of something else had subtitles. I was thinking of that. Now, the first thing that I get is that the art is better than Dragon Ball and to a certain extent Dragon Ball Z. But the colors are much more muted. I don't know why they muted the colors. It's almost kind of bland in its own way. The most colorful thing in the show is Naruto himself with his orange whatever it is that he is, jacket-like thing. Now, as I think I said in a previous episode, I really don't like the character of Naruto, as he's so un-ninja-like, and he's trying to learn to be a ninja. And he had this really annoying catchphrase, which was, "Believe it." In the last couple of episodes, though, he didn't do anything. He was asleep the whole time because he was knocked unconscious. And when he came to, he has yet to say "believe it." So I don't know what's going to happen there. It's hard to keep track of all the characters. I know what they look like. I can tell who they are based on what they look like, but I cannot tell what their names are half the time. Only, and this is the weird thing, the second team that was in the forest, I'm watching the episodes in the forest now. The forest mission, or the forest second exam, or whatever they're calling it. The names of the other team is Ina Shikacho, which is really silly because that was from Dragon Ball. But this is not the creature Ina Shikacho. So I'm assuming that this is a Japanese phrase or something that means something, and it doesn't mean anything to us. But yeah, trying to keep track of the guy with the eyebrows. who looks a little bit like Mr. Bean. And, oh, well, who else did he look like? He looked like somebody else I'd seen recently. Not in the show, but in something else. That's it. We're done. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wonder why I did need to put one there. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to have stairs up into this area from here, but we'll get to that in a second. First, I got to safety-proof this area. You don't want to fall off that. Yeah, it was hard to keep track of some of the senseis, some of the lower rank teachers, as it were, because they all have similar outfits on, and they wear the masks so we can't see their face perfectly. And what is that? That's got to get fixed, but we can't fix that because, well, maybe we can get rid of that and just turn it into more dirt or put sand there or something. I'm going to leave it as it is for now, however. Now, there's one reason why this might not be a good idea to have the tree farm here. Can you guess what it is? All right, well, let's look at the map and I'll show you. See, right here, right up to this wall, this specific wall, we have, on the other side of that, we have the very large area for the growing of the crops. On this side, that's about the extent of how far out that the crops are going to grow. And then over here, well, you know, the trees will probably not grow. So what we're going to do is we're going to place and you know what, we don't need 4. We need 3. I mean, we don't need 3, we need 2. We're going to have like a something over here. It goes down into the area. We haven't finalized this yet, so it's... And right away we have a problem. So it looks like we're going to have to mess with this area anyway. And then the idea is that we can move through here into this. And so if we... But this is a very large area. So I don't know yet what we're going to do. But this area is safe. And that's the important thing. We'll make it a tree farm at some point in the future. But it's not ready to be a tree farm yet. Oh, I thought I was going to fall into something. And there we go. Yeah, this is a much larger area. What's this up to? 128? I don't remember. But it's much larger. And yeah, to have a tree farm all the way out there, the trees are just not going to grow. But it's possible that we could make it so that it does grow. With all these. But these take a while to generate. Well, we'll see what we get going here with that. The other. Let's move stuff in to position. Nothing new there. Drop some of the excess stuffs. Bloop. And and the diorite is all the way down here. Humongous problem. You go all the way over here just to drop off the diorite. Like I said, this is going to be crazy to try to sort everything out. And it's got to be done. And we've got all these things not done yet. Okay, so now we can sleep. And now I can take a drink. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, now for the next one. I don't know what we're going to do about this. Can we do something about this? Just like right now. Oop. Now this direction. They're scared. They're scared. They're huddling together. They don't... You can see the village from here. That is ridiculous. What was I saying about the village? All right, let's go. Let's finish this up. This is something that's been a long time coming, and we've got to put the floor back up. Should I do the edges first? Yeah, let's do the edges first. I thought I was done with all this. Look at all this extra stuff. Alright, fine. Do bits at a time. I finished that area for the tree farm, but we might make the tree farm over here. Because we got room for it over here. But what I want to have in this area... buildings. Additional small little buildings that could be part of a small village. The village just outside the castle is the idea, anyway. Not much of an idea. Alright, well, you know. So anyway, in the midst of me trying to get as much free time as possible to watch Naruto, I suddenly found something else. Suddenly, Minecraft said, hey, there's a new Rick and Morty. And I thought, oh, I didn't know when the new Rick and Morty was going to be. I thought maybe September or something. And so here it is August, and they've already got new Rick and Morty. And I'm like, great. But it's anime. And they're treating it like it's season 1 of anime. And I'm like, well, wait a minute. This is just... If they don't do a regular season of Rick and Morty, then this is season 8 of Rick and Morty, which is what I've been saying. The animation is really colorful, and it is such a contrast to how Naruto was. But the detail in the characters is somewhat lacking, and something a little more to be desired in a... Why does this go out to here? Oh, man! Oh, man, you know, this is a problem, because I thought this was going to go all the way out here, and so this wall should probably be over here. Ugh. I could do that. I could change it, but I don't want to. I think I've got enough room. I gotta do this. I'm gonna do this. It should be possible. How are we gonna do this? Well, let me show you. First you do this so that this is separated. Oh no, it's not separated. I gotta do one more. Okay. It's now separated at that end. So move over here. Do the same thing over here. Okay, what we have to do now is we have to drop this down, because this is no longer in the correct location. Yeah, this also needs to be changed. Hold on. Let's move that there. Let's move this here. And let's move that there too, because we're not going to mess with the dirt. Alright. No, wait. This is where we would do one of these, but we can't because we're busy breaking these. But that goes down there, so we can't break it there. So we have to do this. And now we can do this. But they're all going to fall down. But that's okay. That's okay because... There we are. Oh, I screwed up. Well, it's okay because we're gonna dismantle this anyway. There we are. There's drowned up here. Where? Okay, so what I do next is I have to get all the stuff down there. So, oh wait, you know what? I shouldn't have done these. Let's fix all that. There we go. So where's the drowned? There you go. What did I get from the drown? Just rotten flesh. Alright, so what we need to do is try and figure out what we're doing. Okay, that's separated, and we check this end. And this is not separated, so we gotta separate it, because this is where it's gotta be It's another drowned. Hi. Why are there so many drowned in this area? Is there something here? Okay, so what we'll do is straight down. Alright, so now we should be able to do this, but I'm going to double check because I can't be 100% sure. Alright, I think I'm 100% sure. And that should be all of them. And it might not be all of them. There might be some down here. Need to see what I'm doing. Okay, so let's double check that this is how it's gotta be. Yeah, wait a minute. This isn't gonna work. Wait, no, that was right. It's this one that we need to change. I'm still picking up some items in the that are somewhere, and I don't know where they are. They fell down. They fell down. They're not going up. Uh-oh. 1, 2. Didn't take damage. Yes! Okay, so now we need to have this go out to here instead. Like that. There we go. Now we can remove these. And there's still some over here I gotta check for. Oh, it's just more of those. And there's something in this direction. Where is it? There it is. It was a piece of sand. Alright, so what we need to do first is we need to put the sand. And here we go with the sand placement. And that's always a hazard. Can't always do this right. Well, I knew we were going to place sand today. I just didn't know where we were going to place the sand or what it was going to be about. Now, why would we want to do this? Well, we just don't want there to be anything down there. If we ever want to dig down, we don't want to dig down all the way and just find there's a whole bunch of water areas. We can get rid of some of the water areas, but not all of them. And this does help with the whole thing. Of course, there are problems that sometimes happen. Target sighted. Fire torpedo. Missed. Death charges. Yeah, watch out for those death charges. Yeah. Okay, I'm just being silly at this point. Well, I wasn't expecting to do this. I thought I'd done all this. Well, not all, because I got the other side to do. But it's like I thought this was done properly, and I was wrong, as Fonz used to say. I was wrong. Warning, this game has lots of motion sickness. Something like that. Right. Oh, another one. Actually, if that one's broken, what do we got on that side? All right. So this side is going to be down here. I go all the way down. All right. If it gets a little too far down, you can't get much done. This is where a water-breathing potion... Well, not water-breathing potion. There's a respiration... Excuse me. There's a respiration thing here somewhere. All right. Some of these I've had to go pretty far down, it has to be said. And it's very difficult to do that. But, you know, it doesn't look like it's going to be too long. Oh, I went too slowly. I don't have water respiration, breathing, this and that and the other. Nice if I did. Alright. Go, go, go. Oh no, I screwed up. Oops, wait until you've completely cleared up and then go for it. Another thing Oh. Another thing that I do is sometimes when I'm doing all this, sometimes I could take off, if I don't have respiration, I take off the other stuff and everything will last long. It'll last longer because I'm not taking damage. But I think when you drown, you don't take damage. I'm not clear on that. Okay. We're getting there slowly. There's other tricks you can do to try to make the air last longer down, but many of them don't work in 1.20. Pardon me for a second. Oh, look, the animation is still there, even though I'm paused. That's actually quite annoying because I was pretty sure the animation is not supposed to do that. Never mind. All right. Going up. Huh? Just the last thing we need is dolphins playing with matches. There are no dolphins in the area for some reason. I don't know why that is. There were some, and I don't know what happened to them. You still can't breed dolphins, but you can now have baby dolphins in 1.21 snapshots, but or 1.21.2 snapshots. How many snapshots is that? Let's see if we can do this. I'm not sure. A lot of button pushing going on here. Yeah, it worked. Just about. Oh, I think I left iron. I have to say one thing about all this underwater stuff. Whenever you're doing the underwater stuff, if you see iron or if you see gold or you see copper and or anything down there that's anything special, regular ore, leave it alone. Just completely leave it alone. Because your mission, well, this is your mission. Yeah. Surprised you can't get the Benz on this. The Mercedes-Benz. Almost done. Now that was impressive. All right, so uh-oh. I didn't get a good pattern, or pattern's not the right word. Oh, that one's okay. That one's okay. Oh no! I got trapped! But I made it. Alright, so we just checked this. That, we need to fix that. That one's okay. Now we gotta fix that one. That's good, that's good, that's good, that's good. They're all good. So now it's just placing bricks on the lower level, and then we just place the bricks on the upper level, and then we're done with this wall. And that's how I was doing all these walls, by the way. For anybody who thinks I didn't do these walls. Why would they think I didn't do these walls? Of course I did these walls. It's very easy to just come up with some kind of, you find the corners and then you just say fill or something, a fill command. You can see I am clearly not doing a fill command. Alright, so now there's this. Okay, so first we do the lip. No. No, we don't do the lip first. We do this first. This is a kind of lip, but this wasn't what I was talking about. I gotta go back down there. I guess I could have jumped into the water, but heck with it. This is the lip here. Oh, my fingers are busy, and I have to scratch my nose. All right. Goes up to 72. And that goes there. Took damage. Sort of took damage. Alright, so now I must have shown how this was done on a previous episode. First we do 3. Because that's as far as you can reach. Otherwise, I would do 4. Or whatever. Imagine a Minecraft where 3 was not possible. Then you do 3 again. Then you do 1. Then you do 1 of the regular sized bricks. And that's it. I think we're going to dig this out anyway. And so now we have, it could go all the way down that way, and that's how we set it up. And there's our wall, and that's it. That's all you do. It's just so elementally simple. Good. And of course, there's people who say, well, that looks rather bland, doesn't it? I'm like, look at these walls. They're kind of bland. You could add something in the middle. You could have extra columns. You could have extra rows. You could have occasional bricks or something else. You know, you could do all these things. I'm not doing all these things. Maybe in future, you know, but this is meant, I'm building this like it's brand new. And if it's brand new, it's got to be brand new. Everything's got to look brand new. And if it weathers a number of bad things, then that will be in the future. When it gets old. One, two, three, four, five, 6. One, two, three, four, 5. I hear you. Oh, shit. I thought you were traders or something. One more. And that is annoying. I gotta go back anyway. Wait a minute, what's all this stuff? What's all this purple stuff? Is there stuff I gotta pick up? What is this? Oh, it's arrows. Okay, never mind. These trees have to be chopped down and replaced, and where am I gonna put the proper tree farm? Maybe I could put the animals. Maybe that could be the animal pen down there. We could put the tree farm over here. Well, it's a good thing I didn't try to move anything yet. Alright, what do we got? Ominous banners. Nautilus shell, that's new. What were they for again? Making conduits. I can never remember that. Okay, so now what? Need more bricks, need fewer gravel. In fact, I don't need any gravel. Which is kind of annoying. Almost 3 full stacks of gravel. Alright. It's almost a 2-hour mark. I'm going to go maybe 3 hours. Maybe. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Yeah, it took a half second longer. Alright, yeah, I need like two more stacks of doit. Should be enough. I haven't shown everything yet either. There's still stuff I haven't shown, and oh, that's an egg, isn't it? How long do I got? Oh, the bad omen is 1.5 hours. I realized I could just milk a cow. I've got cows. There's a Far Side cartoon. I'm sorry, Mr. Jenkins, or whatever his name was. You've got cows. And he's got little cow heads sticking out of his legs and stuff. Or his kneecaps. I thought that was very funny. I don't remember if Minecraft linked to it, but he probably did. That's all we get. That's all we get is all these Far Side cartoons that I've seen 1,000 times. Well, there's people who haven't seen it. That's why I'm not censorial. Sensorial? This should have been lit up. No, I don't want your frickin' wheat seed. What else we got down here? Hey, we're making progress. Soon have the edges all smoothed out and even turned into grass, as opposed to just being this lousy dirt. Yeah, that would be a great animal pen. We've already got the edges. The edges are already walls, so we can connect. We can just put more walls in for holding them into their place. Okay. Gotta be careful at this end because then I'm too near the village and somebody could get killed. And if somebody gets killed, I find out about it. I'm not sure there are even any villagers there anymore. I was always going to go there and try to fix the place up, but I've already fixing enough places up. I'll revitalize that village in future if I have a chance. This map is going to be... Well, when we're doing LOTR, we're going to be doing lots of LOTR builds. Helm's Deep is going to be available. Oh, you know what? It might be that Helm's Deep isn't going to come. It might be that what happens is that they just built, or they just created all the blocks that are needed for Helm's Deep, and that the build isn't actually going to be there, and we'll just have to build it ourselves again. I'm not very fond of that, but it looked like Helm's Deep was being built. So we'll see what happens. I doubt they're going to get it right the first time, so I might want to stay away from that area. What we need is fast travel to be able to get anywhere, and a fast horse, or fast mine carts, but yeah, you have to lay down the track. Unless you want to go shooting through the air. Go 50,000 blocks shooting through the air. That could be done if it survives the snapshot. Right now, the hobbits are probably telling me how much, or they're probably saying how much they miss me, and they're probably really upset, or maybe they don't like my guts. You know, that can also be true. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Hello, Grey Sheep. How have you done lately? Thanks a lot for walking around where I want to do my digging. I mean, my placing. Weird. All right, now we change up a little bit because I want to change up a little bit, really. All right, here we go. At least now we have everything where we want it. Mostly. It's not all perfect. I was surprised I was going to have to move one of the walls. I thought it was fine. And I saw how it was not fine. There we go. Nice, solid. Can't accidentally fall off of that. It's the way it should be. And we've even got the extra little island that I've left alone. There's only sheep on there, though. There was a cow somewhere. Where was the cow? I think the cow might be down in there somewhere. If it turns up in a weird place. But I know the cow is around here somewhere. Maybe it's over there. Who can remember these things? Big giant gaping hole. And I got to see how it's going on the other side of this thing. Every little piece that we've finished. Alright, how are we going to do the sand? Sand is a good question. I have no idea how we're going to do the sand, so... Okay, now that is very randomly messed up. There we go. There was more over here, but I accidentally destroyed it. There was a huge pillar, a huge rock formation here, and I accidentally destroyed all of it. I was upset about that. Here we go. That one doesn't really work. No cows. There's a cave over there. I had to fill that in with sand as well because there's a lot of water in that cave. And there were sheep in the cave. As to why there were sheep in the cave, I don't know. Okay, so we're going to do this as like a kind of barrier. And anything beyond that, we're going to work out the details for everything else. I really like this design. It's not perfect. But it's certainly much better than many of my older previous designs in Lord of the Rings mods. And it just shows that I'm willing to do what I can to get away from that. And do something properly now. We'll see. We'll see. There's a lot of placing of dirt today, huh? But the object is to get this done. You know, it's got to be done. If I was doing this for charity, I point out Kurt J. Mack does. Kurt J. Mack has been doing a lot of placing of sand in his temporary, what he calls the F3 monument build. And of course, he's making money off this. He's not just giving money to charity that they donate, but they're also donating to him. I don't know how much money he was getting, but it was certainly enough. right, so let's do one or two more on this side. There we go. Long time coming. This map has to be finished. And before I move on to Middle Earth, or I have to go to Middle Earth and I have to sort everything out for those numbers again. I want to get as much as I can done while I've still got the high stacks. When the high stacks and the extra slots of armor, extra slots of carrying items are done, then it's time to move on. There's the cow. Okay, I'm killing it right now. Kill some pigs too. Oh, it's another cow. Not killing the sheep yet for some reason. I'm sure there's a reason, but it's, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll leave you alone now. My fault. Alright, so what did I get? 17 stuff and 5 stuff and gravel. How do you get gravel from sheep? Very carefully. Alright. Just to create a flattened surface. Isn't that just so annoying? We're going to need more. This isn't enough to cover that big, huge hole, and I haven't even widened the hole yet because there's all that stone. I need to turn that stone into dirt, so I'm going to need extra stacks, like maybe 2-3 more stacks at least. We're going to run out before I get to the next edge. $5 bet. Ta-da! Oop, wrong button. No, this is fine. This is fine. Okay, I guess technically I didn't run out because I had more stacks. But no, I was referring to the amount in the current stack. I owe everybody $5. Yeah, good luck collecting that from me. Wait a minute. I was off. I gotta do some over here. The hell? Not much I can really say about Rick and Morty because there's it's just been one episode. One interesting thing is the credits were all the Japanese voice artists, even if you didn't hear the Japanese version, the Japanese language version. The problem is they didn't show credits for anybody else. It's like, is it really such an American cartoons that you can't have? Is it really such an American cartoons that you can't have a thing about? That goes too high. Yeah, get rid of some of that. That you can't have credits for the various voice actors. They do it in Futurama. They do it in The Simpsons. But it's like they're not, as far as I can tell, doing it with Rick and Morty. Am I missing? Am I misremembering it? Or another thing is it's hard to get a video that is dual audio, so you can switch between the language you want, or you get the subtitles you want, or whatever. It's not that big of a deal on streaming services, but there's going to be somebody complaining about something not being adequate, and you just know they're going to do that. That there's going to be problems with these things. Okay, what else? Still haven't found the new connections. Now this is kind of stupid, but it's like there's a streaming platform on which connections, I forgot what the streaming platform was called, but you could get the new connections on that. But there's a problem. It's the only thing that, it's called Curiosity Stream, and it's about the only thing you would want to get on Curiosity Stream. There's like nothing else worth getting. And as a result, nobody's getting it. And it hasn't been made available in any real kind of way. It's been very difficult to track down. All right, here we go. We got to double check that we got the horizontal layer, and we do the horizontal layer. Yes. Did I pick up an egg? I picked up a fucking egg. Because all the regular eggs. Yeah, I threw it out. What are you going to do about it? So I figure what's going to happen is maybe we'll have access to it once it's available on DVD or something. I don't even have a DVD player anymore. Get out of my way. And I've been getting rid of my DVDs. Why would I do that? Well, my DVD player doesn't work anymore. And so I don't really have one. And my DVDs are just sitting there collecting dust, and I'm giving them away to people. I have to do it locally. I'm not sending. I'm not going to do what the. I'm not going to do this I'm not going to give it away and mail it to somebody. I'm not paying for postage on that shit. So there's like a little book thing. It's like a little portable library. Well, not portable, but it's like they have it's like a large birdhouse, but it's for books. And you just put the books inside this little house-like thing. And you could, take books and leave books. It's one of those kind of things. And it's more of a children's thing. Children's books. But there's all kinds of stuff. Somebody put a book... somebody put a book in there about philosophy of Trotsky. Just when they did dialogues by Plato, I thought that was pretty good, because I actually need a Plato dialogue that I don't have, and they didn't have it either. But it was nice that they had something. But yeah, Trotsky. I'm like, ugh. To what extent Trotsky's revolutionary tactics were any good? Oh, is it really 03? I better go before I have no. And guess what I gotta do with these babies next? In fact, let's do this right now. Let's do these right now so that I can get them out of the way. Oh, shit! Alright, fine. And while we're here... This is too messy of a place. I don't even know what we're going to do with this yet. An armory, perhaps. I don't know. All right. Gravel. So if I want to watch... What the hell was I saying? I don't know what I was saying. 2, 3. That should probably be enough. And if it's more than enough, then that's too bloody tough. Trotsky. They did they put a Trotsky book in the Book Nook thing. Why? Well, it seems to me that they probably did that because they just knew how badly it was going, that they didn't like that book at all. Too bad there's no way I could do an animation of me actually drinking water here. We can make water bottles. Why don't we do that? Now I'm trying to remember where I put the water. Where did I put the water thing? It's not that thing. I didn't put one. There isn't one. If I want water, I have to get it from somewhere else. I could have one here, for example, maybe. Yeah. All right, now. 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Oh, and the Pointer Sisters song where they sing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know that song. And they actually has a title, and it's actually... I think it's actually on one of their albums. Is that right? Wait, where am I? Oh, yeah, this is the right way. Me going a little crazy today. I gotta finish this area, which is just one huge mess. Yeah. Okay. kill you. It was a mistake, honestly. A sheep never forgets, especially if it's also an elephant. You know, they always tell us an elephant never forgets, but they never say what it is an elephant is never forgetting. What are they supposed to be not forgetting? You know, there's another Far Side cartoon in that. Maybe it tries to remember what room it's supposed to be in. You know, the elephant in the room. I don't even know what room it is. I realize it's just an expression. More dirt placing. This goes on and on and on, but it'll be over eventually, someday. Someday it will be over, and then we can all look back on it and laugh and say, ha 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 ha, ha ha ha, ha, etc., 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 etc. Yeah, see, the problem with me trying to remember things is I do an episode every week, or less often. I try to make it about once a week, and I'm trying to increase the frequency, but I'm just so busy painting. You know, it's like, to do the painting I have to do it, there has to be 2 days in a row with no rain. Sunday was supposed to be one of those days. No rain. But okay, we had 2 previous days with rain, and I was like, okay, well, the next day has no rain. Then they changed the forecast, and now it's going to rain. Oh, and one of the days that was supposed to rain did not. And they said, chance of rain on Sunday. I'm like, oh, well, that means I can't do the painting I wanted to do. Okay, fine. Well, guess what's happened, you know. Sunday arrives, they changed it so it's going to rain, but then it doesn't rain. It didn't rain today. But it's now Monday, but it didn't rain. So I'm like, I can't do the painting. But I could have. So now I don't know if it's going to not rain on Monday, because they're kind of avoiding saying it, but it's got the same chance of rain that they listed the previous day. But the worst problem is, Monday I can't do any painting. And I have yard work piling up of non-painting. You know, mowing the lawn has to be done at least once every 2 weeks, and hopefully more often than that. Because if it's every 2 weeks, I'm overtaxing the lawnmower. But that was only a problem on a hot day. And in Chicago, we haven't had any hot days this summer, and I've just jinxed it probably. But it is August. It is late August. What? What do you want? You're looking at the grass. What's so great about that grass? You're cross-eyed anyway. I don't know of anybody, any sheep that are crescent-eyed. So they're just Christian. Saying the cross is Christian is, well, that's, what the hell? Why did I just fall down? Maybe my button stopped working. Hi, everybody! I don't do that. I don't like that, because I used to do, I got Pavlov conditioned not to go around doing that regularly because of sticky keys. I've disabled sticky keys. I've also disabled caps lock, so pressing it doesn't do anything, except apparently it does do something. No, that's what that is. I don't know what caps lock. Caps lock isn't doing anything right now. Okay, good. Alright. We're getting there. It's the grass I can't stand. Not the grass on the block, but the grass weeds. Just reminds me of my own backyard and all the endless weeds I have to pull up, and for all I know, I got rats in the backyard or something. I probably don't, but it's one of those one of those. We tend to get them during the winter, and we have to kill them. And meanwhile, there's so much snow and ice that I can't even go in the backyard. All right, I'm done ranting. I'm gonna be nice and quiet now for all those people who aren't sufficiently apologetic at watching my video at a later point in time. I'll just stop talking for a little bit. So you can ask me a question in the chat. I would have to say that there's probably some people who don't play Minecraft who not playing on my server and who would like to have a server but they just don't have time. And other than work or school, if there's any other things you'd be any other reason that you can give, other kinds of things, I'd be willing to hear it in the comments. But for now, there shall be just stoic silence. All right, I think that's enough. Drives me crazy because I can still hear the game while I've got the audio muted for the stream. I can still hear the game being played. Also, I might accidentally leave it off and I'd forget and I'd start talking and then nobody can hear me. Well, as long as nobody watches the video, nobody can hear me. Almost done with this pile. I'm probably going to call it quits for the day after I've finished this big section in the middle. It'll probably take more than half an hour, but I don't know that for sure. Yeah, tree farm gotta go somewhere. Done with that. Okay, so this just leaves this. We got the time, let's do it. Oh, I gotta do those. Fucking kidding me. Alright, fine. Nothing more on that side. This should be okay. Oh, crap. Alright, I'll do the ones down here and then I'll pile back up. Have I got feather falling? I don't have feather falling, so I don't know why I'm not taking audible damage. If I take audible damage, I'll go deaf. Well, maybe. One, two, three, four, five. The weird things that goes on in your brain is just I have no idea where it comes from. I know where the brain comes from. But where does the thought come from? Where does the specific idea that your brain has come from? Oh, the cord is all messed up. There we are. I save money on batteries by not getting cordless. Boy, do I save money on everything. Except eating burgers. That costs money. Hi. Did you miss me? Oh, there's one over there I missed. Okay, so that just leaves anything that's on this side that I missed. That's down there. I can't get it. It's too far down. This is... Yep. There. And then over here, there's a couple. Huh? Well, it's not here. Is that everything? I think we've done everything. I think we've finished. We finished digging out the... Well, maybe we didn't do those. Those can wait. We don't even really need most of them. But we could do... We're not going to even bother going down there to pick it up. There's one I didn't get. Ooh. Ooh. Thunder the very moment I drop my sword. That's a magic sword problem. Something going on with that sword, man. Oh, and just the other day, or just yesterday. Ooh, that is also mysterioso. just the other day I was putting stuff out. I mean, I was putting breaking some blocks and stuff. Oh, I didn't do that right. I was placing some blocks and I almost got zapped by lightning. It was like 2 meters away. I was like, wow. I'm wondering if I wonder if this is going to happen again. I wonder if this is, I was going to say conducive. Of course it's conducive. It's a lightning bolt. But I was wondering if it was conducive to a particular mod that might be making lightning behavior a little different. That's something to worry about, I think. I've never been struck by lightning. But I came close a couple of times. I mean, in the game. In real life, I never got struck by lightning. Didn't get any of those. I don't need them that badly. They're in the way. Yeah, I tried to find out about the rain the other episode, and there was no rain. It was just thunder, and that was what was going on. There was no rain. I thought it was just not rendering the rain, but no. Rain does render, and I'll show you that right now. See? No rain. How about that, huh? That was the easiest way to have figured out that there was... I'm not going to get this done by the 3-hour mark. That's impossible. It's not going to happen. Let's do this side or something. One of the interesting things about the song by... Oh yeah, it was on YouTube. Previous versions of the Counting song, or whatever it's called, by the Pointer Sisters, was just the video, the Sesame Street cartoon video, in which they sing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, da 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 da, and then afterwards they sing the number that they're going to focus on for this episode of the pinball cartoon, and it's one of the interesting things about that is that they never did a video for number 1. I guess they felt they didn't need to teach the number 1. Though I don't really know how that works. How can you not teach the number 1? But when I watched the YouTube video of the Pointer Sisters song... Oop, I messed that up. What happened was... They did the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then when they were done with that... They get to the... little solo in the middle. Or not a solo, a bridge or whatever it's called. Well, they got that pinball animation going on. And every couple of seconds they say 6, 5, 7, 11, you know, stuff like, and you're like, what the hell? It's like they can't decide what number they're going to talk about. Messed that up again. Yep. Pop. That was too disconcerting about the number being wrong or constantly being said different numbers. That would have bothered the hell out of me when I was a kid. Really is bothersome. But I didn't know it was by the Pointer Sisters. In fact, I didn't remember anything about didn't know about the Pointer Sisters until some years later. You know, it was nice to hear about that, but it's like, first song of theirs I ever heard that I knew was by them was Automatic. Low Notes. Low Notes by a female. I hate to say it, but it's one of the things I really like. Woman singing low notes. If done properly, you know, it's whichever one of the Pointer Sisters it was, and Annie Lennox can do that sometimes. And who was the other one? Who was the other one I liked who used to do that? The only 3 songs of theirs I can remember, though, from that were on the charts was Automatic, Neutron Dance, and I'm So Excited. And I know there are other songs that they've done, and I've listened to them, and I even looked it up the other day, and I saw those lists of those songs. I'm like, oh yeah, they did that song. And, oh yeah, they did that song. But try to remember it now, and I can't. It's like I have 2 or 3 different sets of memories, and on some days one works and the other doesn't work. And it's like bank switching RAM. Two hours and 37 minutes and 49 seconds. Watching Kurt J. Mack. I'm not watching his stream as it gets streamed. I'm watching the VOD that's on YouTube later on. And every once in a while he says, so, anything new? And then nobody, because he's not preserving the text, so I don't know what anybody's saying to him. And all I can think of is, that guy doesn't realize that there's somebody journeying to the corner far lands and is almost there at the corner far... Uh-oh. What's going on? Must be because of the lack of... It's the clouds or something. But it's not raining. See? No rain. Alright, well, you know how that goes. Couldn't get it done in time before the 3-hour mark. Oh yeah, what we're going to do now, since we obviously can't spend any time outdoors, what we'll do now is we'll set this stuff up. We'll move all this to its proper location. Oh, it's making a lot of noise. Leave me 3 there. Andesite we don't need. Although we got polished andesite. Where's the... Oh, here we are. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a number of chests here. When I move these, that is. I'm going to put a number of chests here, and this will be... Yeah. Maybe I could... I need to have like a sorting chest where I just put everything in there. Not that it does the sorting, but that the idea is that later on I'll go and do all the sorting. But until then, I've got the chest's contents somewhere else. I mean, if I have to keep going over here and say, oh, I've got to go all the way over here, just to put away 99 andesite, then there is a problem with the system. We don't have any way of sorting items along the lines of buildcraft or mechanism or any of the classic methodologies of pipes. They're just not available. They're just not going to happen. Oh, and I forgot about you guys. You guys are important, right? Alright, so I'm going to go up here. I've cleared out a lot. I haven't yet cleared this area out. What is that? Some kind of problem with the rendering. And this isn't finished yet either. And that's what I'm going to do next. Oh, wait. It's over here, isn't it? Huh. It was 02. It was 02 and I could go into bed. Yeah, something wrong with the clock. Drink in your sleep. You have to really piss when you get up. La -di -da -di -da -di -da. Why is this encryption disabled? Oh. Okay. Getting tired. I'm really not very good with streams beyond 2 hours unless I have to. And I need to. Some times. Okay, so what are we going to do here? Well, we got to do this. That'll do it, I guess. This is the right level. We're at level 72. This is the level. Okay, these we can take, but what we have to do is we have to go back up this way. Yeah, so much of this has just been picking up items, placing blocks. It's all that it is. But it's all in the service of getting the build done. Got darker suddenly. Put the light on so I can see what I'm doing. One more over here. In there, perhaps? But that's a problem because it's down there. Which means I gotta do this. Spiders already, huh? That's That's great. That's just what we need to know. How is it I'm getting 4 and 5 spiders? How is it I was getting so many spiders? Alright, well, it's done. We got that area finished. Just gotta pick up the items now. That should be there. It's not there. Oh, crap. What's that supposed to be? Why is that not... Did I forget to fill that area in or something? What the hell? There's a commercial. Let's see if I can explain this. Somewhere in, it was either the late 80s or the early 90s, there was this really crazy commercial, this insane jingle, and I thought they got rid of doing commercials like that with those kind of songs and stuff. And so every once in a while, there's a song goes on in Bad Omen, still going on. Every once in a while, there's a song, and I'm going and that's an actual song that's from that commercial. The hell was that business about 4 spiders coming out of the same place? I mean, what the hell? So there's this song that's in a commercial. It's for kind of chocolate-like confectionery of some kind called... It was called Bonbons. How they got the rights to that name, I have no idea. And they had a song, and the song constantly bothers the hell out of me. Although I don't remember the words to Bonbons, I remember the commercial goes da 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 da. Bonbons the right size, whatever that was about. Yeah, probably little tiny bite-sized whatever they are. And this song just drove me crazy for some reason, and I couldn't stand that song. The bit at the end, they go bum 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 bonbons, you know, kind of thing, and you're like, what the hell? I have no idea if they still make them. They probably don't. They probably didn't sell very well because the advertising was too really bloody annoying. But that song stays with us forever. If you're going to make a song that stays with us forever, you better make a product that'll last forever, so the two can always be married to each other. The song with the product. Think of all those McDonald's ads that used to exist. All those different slogans that they used to do with McDonald's. Like, you're the one. What does that have to do with with eating McDonald's food? You're the one who's eating our food. Please don't sue us, I guess it could be. Or maybe it's something else. I mean, we're talking about, that was from the 70s. Gives you any idea of how old a person I am. Well, it doesn't really, but it doesn't normally give a person an idea of how old anybody is. I could have just watched it on YouTube or something. And maybe I did. Oh, look at all this stuff. Oh, and there's more here. $72 is going to be the limit for this floor, but I still don't know what kind of floor it's going to be or anything. But the area that I'm trying to build out is where we're going to put the portal. And guess what we're going to do with that portal? Yep. We's gonna do it. Yep, picked up the egg. Picked up 6 eggs. Those eggs, I don't know what's going on with those eggs. I'm not picking up eggs one at a time. I pick up an egg and I'm picking up 5, 6 eggs. It's like there's gotta be something wrong there. Is the creature actually laying multiple eggs, or do they just lay one egg and then does it duplicate or something, or does it just stick around? Or maybe what happens is the chicken lays the egg, and because it's laying it on top of a pre-existing egg, that stack does not last the 10 minutes, but it lasts, let's say, 5 minutes and then another one, and then 5 minutes and then another one. I don't know. That's it for that. Now I gotta do the center bit. All right. So it was said on the Mental Block Discord, there was a song mentioned, and I said my grandpa was known for that. He used to sing that song. He had a repertoire of 5 or 10 songs, and I could only remember one other one. And then Taco brought in, oh yeah, you mentioned this other song once, and yeah, it was one of the songs he used to sing. And I said, you remembered that? Because I sure as hell didn't. This is the room here. This is a different room that will have a different purpose. I have an idea of what it might be, but I'm probably wrong. This is the room, so what we gotta do is we gotta work out where that room comes to an end. And this should be it here, so next we gotta find out where this room where the wall of that room is, and this is it. No, that's the one. Is this it or is that? Well, you know, well, we could do this one too. It doesn't matter. Yeah, this will be the edge of it. So yeah, we'll do it on that side. Wrong one. Okay, can't get up there. All right, that's blocked off. That's blocked off. Not sure about this. Let's see. Well, this isn't blocked off, so we're gonna have to block this off. But this is part of that, so we're gonna have to break this like here. Finally! Final frickin' Lootly Lee. Ugh. That was a very long time coming. I had to clear all that crap out up there. And I had to do all that other work. Now we finally got it done. Now we can finally set this shit up. Alright, how are we going to do this? We're not going to count that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's no good. We need it to be 5 wide. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is it. This is it. This will be it right here. Boy, this is the regular texture. I haven't had a regular texture of this in ages. 2, 3. It looks so weird. Oh shit. Where's the diamond pick? Where's the diamond pick? Where's the diamond pick? Here we go. Okay, and that's another song, but my grandpa was very annoying back in the day. What a basic error. We've done it. Now we just have to make a wall on that side. There it is. But we have to work on all this other stuff first. So, first we need more polished andesite. Then we need additional more power. We got more. Why do you think we had this in here? We had it here because we needed it. Did it? Why am I talking like this? Okay, then we gotta do... Well, this is a problem because this is a corner. So we should probably have... It's not even there. We don't have it there. We gotta make a ceiling for this place. Oh, yes. Gotta make that ceiling. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do some trim. First, let's find out what that is. So those are on that side. It looks okay, I guess. Mostly. Let's see how it looks from up here. Yeah, I guess it's all right, but we gotta work out what we're gonna do about. Got any polished andesite walls? Slabs. Do walls at some other point in time. Yeah, fine. Fine, let me fall down and take damage. It's not like my armor is going to last forever. Alright, here we go. And of course, there's this problem. There's this strip of obsidian just sitting there. But what we could do is we could put something else up here that's on top of it so we don't see it. We have to enclose the area. That was the important thing. It's got to be done. And now we have a way to get up there now. Oh, we gotta also do this. These can't be moved. They can't be moved, so what we might have to do is we might have to put walls up around it so it doesn't look like so much of an eyesore. Yeah, that's pretty much that. That can't be helped either. Alright, time for the walls. We need to make some more vertical slabs here. What we got for vertical slabs? Actually, I could put these down here. Oh, we need to have a brick. Just straight up brick. We'll just take a few. Just take 865. Don't take all 999. All right, here we go. There we go. No. Well, I guess I could just do that. It's not that big of a deal. Light there and there. So it's 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Yeah, so that's good. It lights up the whole room. Now we can put some chests over here. And over here. But we only need one, so... we only need one double chest right now. We could have more in the future, though. Oh yeah, we could just have 3 chests. Well, we could do. We got those are slabs, so we could do 4 chests on 4 double chests on each side. But we're probably going to do some other stuff in here. But this is where we're going to do our little mission of that, and this is also where we're going to put our stuff that we're going to leave behind. Yes, we're going to go into the Nether. So how are we going to do this? Let's see. We need to make more ladders. Oh, that was oak, not birch. All right, fine. And oh, the sticks. Yeah, while we're at this... let's just do all of it. It doesn't matter. We're not going to need that many anyway. Okay, we got the cobblestone. And we need dirt. Just 1 stack, though. Where's the rest of my... oh, I put it over there. Okay, good, good, good. So the question of what we need... need all that. Need that. These can be put back. And like I said, we're going to need somewhere to put one of these so that I don't have to keep going over here to drop stuff off. Huge distances just to drop off 20 gravel, and still not 3 full stacks of gravel. Alright, is that it? Well, I can't take a bed with. Let's see what else we can take. Can't take a bottle of water, or rather a thingy of water. Stonecutter, we got that. We don't need the saddles. We got a flint and steel. We don't need boats. We don't need furnaces. And we don't need shears, so that's it. But since this is the first... I'll just carry those with me. We don't need to worry about that. And we'll take the wheat seeds there. We can take some stuff, but we don't need to take any more for a first mission. And we don't need to take the clock. I think that's okay. Alright, so we need the flint and steel, we need the obsidian, Keep those both off the hotbars. Diamond pickaxe in case we have a problem with the obsidian. And we need these and these because this is going to be necessary. Ladders are always necessary. We need maximum dirt and everything. And this is just for the first mission. Alright, here we go. First, block them off. Nervous? Oh, am I nervous? Okay, so what we got to do first is we're going to write down the coordinates. So the coordinates are 50. So it's 351, comma 68, comma 50. And so the number, let's see, 31, 8, 16, 24, 32. So it's 44, comma 68, comma 6. So it's 44, comma 6 in the internet. In the nether. Why am I calling it the internet? Alright, here we go. Wish me luck. This is being rendered for the first time, so you gotta watch out for lava. Lava is falling. Lava is falling in several places. Turn that off. (36, 78, 5) is the actual location. This is not a safe place. It's in the middle of a bunch of places. I need to go find a place where I can put this, where it is safe. Meanwhile, we will go back through the portal and see if it comes out in the same location. Uh-oh. Something hit me, and I don't know what it was. I'm back. And you are dead to me. Uh-oh. Distant horizons overloaded. Too many chunks queued for updating. Please move through the world slower. Decrease your vanilla render distance. Slow down your world pre-generator. Or increase the distance horizon CPU load config. Well, that's annoying. It's nighttime. How's that doing? I can't tell. Well, we survived. How far off was it? It was 8. It's 8x coordinate off, and so it's further west. It's further west than it needs to be, and it's higher up. So we can either have it move down, or we can try to pillar up into the upper areas, which would be good. I like this. That's a pretty cool thing to do. Well, there's no time like the present to try again. Gonna get holes in the world, supposedly. Where's this again? I cannot see a bloody thing. There we go. Pardon me, I don't intend any harm to you guys. Okay, there's no way to go up to the ceiling. There's no wall that I could just go up on. So I'm gonna have to pillar up from where I am. Where am I? From here. Or I could pillar down. All right. Old. Those are old. This is the new one. This is the new X. X for marks the spot of where to go. Kind of thing. There it is. So we're going to have to go up, and we're going to have to hope that we can go up without a problem. Relatively safe. Okay, so what we need to do is don't want that off the hotbar. All right. No, I gotta do this side first. One, two. In fact, I ought to do this for this area too, actually. Like it's the surface, but it's not really the surface, kind of thing. And we'll put this here. Just missed. Whoa, wow. What is that? Can't see it. Oh, it's just purple because of the lighting. Huh? Oh. Thought I did something about that. Okay, now I've got a base to work from here so I can attack the guy if he's in the way. Ah. There we go. But this isn't the right level. This is just the level that we are temporarily set up at. We have to move the place a little higher. And first we have to get this and the other one. Okay, that we can... Set to hole. Okay, I need to go and make a door. I forgot to make the door. I forgot to stand up here. Maybe it'll be better on the other side. Alright, we're getting there. Now what we gotta do is we gotta see where the ceiling is, because I don't know necessarily that it is definitely one... get the hole set up. Go. How high up is that? Oh, wait a minute. Don't tell me I've got... Don't tell me I've got one of those taller nether ones. I can't remember. Alright, well, we can do without that, but let's first... do 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 do. Okay, that looks like a solid, straight up nether ceiling. I mean, what is it? So that would be... So we only have to have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But maybe we want to... No, that should be enough. Alright, so we just do this. Well, if it's 5, we could do one more. There we go. Now we gotta find the location. Now the location was 44,6. And that's pretty close to where we are now, so... This is it here. It's off center. Can't do a bloody thing about that, so that's fine. Alright, now reluctantly I put this here. Very reluctantly. Alright, there we go. Nice and solid and bloop. We don't need a light right there. We can put lights here and here like we did before. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. So that's fine. And it's well lit. And this is all perfect. And so now we just see if we can get back. And it's going to take a while because, naturally, we were still generating all those chunks in the nether. Which I'm going to have to do now. I'm going to have to set it up in the nether. And stay in the nether until all those chunks have been generated. But now we're coming back. And we're back. And so, all I need to do now, one last thing. Go back in. We've done it. We have a complete working nether portal set up that's attuned properly to the correct location. We're now safe at home, and we're done with the episode. We've done what we've set out to do. The next thing we have to do, though, is we have to find another fortress. And in doing so, we also have to put all this stuff away and sort things out. And we need to load all the chunks in the nether so we can get that set up. And then having done that, we've got even more to do, because then we've got to go looking for the stronghold, which I think is in the location that I've marked it in, S. And then after that, it's to the end and the whole end thing. One thing I got to do before I'm done is I need to check to see if we have pumpkin. We got pumpkins, but we don't have the jack-o'-lanterns. Make a jack-o'-lantern. You have to carve it with a... We'll get a couple of those. There we go. We're done. Done for the episode. I'll just say thank everybody for watching. Didn't get very many viewers today, but you never know what's going to happen next. Well, I'm going to be playing tomorrow. I'll be playing Mental Block Create. So if you want to join us on that server, you can do so. I'm not getting much done on that server, but I was working on my end base, and it's a prototype end base for what I have planned in this world. And I'm also planning on doing something a little more elaborate in Zero, if I ever get Zero going. Can't get Zero going right now. It'll get going eventually, but this is where the action is and well, some of the action. If you want to partake of our fan server on MB Create, I don't know if it's really a fan server, but anyway, we'll see you next time, and thanks everybody for watching. Remember, kids, there is always time. There is still time possible before the end. So, have fun while you can. I say that all the time, but it's still true. Thanks, everybody.